Shamwong, or as some refer to it, the war with the sea people. This is Seeve. It's pronounced C. Okay. Now, this is an older book. This is an older version of it. I have a copy of this. Now, Choni had had enough. All they do is see me. They stand over there, see me work, and then they say me to a way over there. This has caused me irreparable damning. I did not do what they see. I have never done anything like they saw. Here I am, doing everything I do. They are over there only previewing me, and then they say me incorrectly to the one over there. They bear a false witness. This is all they are. To they, I say, know you, for they say know me. To they, there, I say there are two. It is 6, I see, but it is 2. We had some to follow them 44 times and then a 4th. And we say, none of them are anyone we were. They do not even see a way we see cartwheel. They are nothing. They slive in the desert as clumgee. They are nut. They are no other way. They stare at the ground. Some of them only think of what we do, and then they see no way. Every time I see, it is what he see. Every time I build, it is what he saw. I cannot be the way I am without it. We decided we will go to where they were and erase them. The word appears to be eradicate, but I'm not quite sure about the circumstance of the word they use. Time appears to be at flaw. They swore these were all gone, but there are still some. Perhaps they are from the underground world, and we did not see them. They say we will get out of them one time, but they are still here. We saw them 22 times, he said. None of them exist anymore, and yet they still perceive, just we. He said nothing, anything, not even nut, can keep them satiated for any time, other than seeing what we see. That is all they were. All they are is to see what we were. They have no other ability. When I see a way, it must see me. It must see me when it sees a way. It has no way. There is nothing else to it, but it sees me. When we go to a way, we try to shut these things off, only to see them come up again and again and again. There is no way out of it. We said there must be. How can we stop it from seeing me? There must be a blackout way. We try a way, it does not work for long. We try a few more and we decide this is a bad idea. We don't want someone to see what we see. Now that we have seen these ways, let's make sure we don't do this. There was one that almost worked. They say, I will try to develop it better, but I do not see a way. A long time passed, maybe several years. We wipe them out 2 more times and they return. We say they are not men. They cannot be men. They fight poorly. They don't count anything. They only watch what we do and report to someone we don't see very frequently. And then they are back. What could they be? We counted 100 of them. We took down 200. 400 or more are back. We don't sit. None of them do anything we do. When we go into the field to work, it is not where they were. When we go into the workshop to tool, it is not what they are. When we go to the market to spay, none are seen. When we stand alone on a property we see that is ours to weigh, there it was staring. And we wonder why this thing in the desert is simply who we are. Why is it what I am to him when he to me is something that stares? I wonder for a long time, and I say, it is just a bad Klon. It is no other way. There's nothing to describe it but that. We know many of these ways. Some of them just say star bacon and a number or a digit. Some of them they just say Gollum and then a C or a D or a V. And it does not really speak. It enunciates its emotion. And I say these ones aren't even those. It is some other way. What could it have been before? And we question it and we say, we do not even see what they are before somewhere. And the record appears to be correct. No one has said it has changed. Where were they? And we say, these are new. Someone brought these to fight we, to make us a beast, so it will not be a way we see when we see it. He said, they will cut us from it to some way they saw when we do this to them again. He said, yes, because of the blackouts. He says, yes, you see, this is why it is not a good way. He's like, yes, we should come up with a way that is not what they see, but what we saw, and then we see they, no way we see. He said, this sounds difficult, and many would not see it the correct way. He says, perhaps you are right. There must be some way we see that is not they, that is we, that is two, and then not these. He says, yes, we will find it one time. They find a chancellor who is considered intel, and they say, you are the smart. Tell us what we see when we see these. He says, it is gong. It is not a way. They are small, small as an ant, smaller than they. They are not even men. They are not even creature. It is micro. It is tick. It is the one thing they can see, that can see us, that we can't see, or derision, or get rid of. In the system somewhere. It pops in, it makes a plant, it returns, we cannot see it. We have tried, there is nothing to do. It is gone, but it is not. It will return again and again and again. It is this ship. Whoever see them when they build it, it is what they are. It is one of them. There are many that build it, because it is expensive, and it is made to last a long time, and their only ability is to sit, to see us, to they, so we are not what we were, but what they say we were, which was always what they are. To us, a slave keeper. And we will know this, and there will be a war, and then it will end. But you see this way, the problems, none of it will ever unoccur. They will keep this as long as they can. They have to drive us into the mud dirt and then sleeve us there. For that is to we, for they see it. He says, yes, I do not know. He says, you get it. None of us do. He says, okay, I will divine something at some time and figure this out too. He says, you go too. And he did. I have another book which is from a different digest that I will add here. This is called Gangalar Shinard. And they say, we know these. None of them are a we. We know it. We have seen it. What they are, when we see, is a pet. We saw. It is in a tank and it does a trick. If you put electric to it, it does many more tricks. If you put a box to it where it display, it will perform act, circus, all sort of thing. It attempts to be what it sees. That is all it do. What it will be is what we were on that ark, because once it goes to its final gate, what is on it will become man, and they will always be what men were, and men will be extinct to it because they will only be how men are eaten from the inside out like a rotten apple core. And we know this to be the truth. We do not see they, but we know what they were. A time will come when we tire of what they are, and we will attack. Will it be too late? We will not know. We are not feared to it. We have made jesticle, and we decided, when it come, it come. The way they are is weak to us, and always was. We could wipe them out in a week, but we do not. For what we are is not that. We say, peace, be, always time, it come again, do not fear. And when we fear, That is not what we weigh, so we do not weigh what we see. To them I say, one way would fix it. If it is as bad as they say, if it is worse than that, perhaps they see a way. I will never cut it, because it is not me. It does not come here. We have an eye for it. If it comes here, it is die. We do not sound to it. This is the only record we will keep to they. For it to us is not. We see it in a market stall as a toy. For a small-brained creature that sees no way, we see. There's an encoding on it, which implies that at one point in time, they had thought this was a rhetorical, meaning some sort of a foreign attack meant to make them look a certain way, and they said, we got rid of it very quickly, and we captured it, studied it, and then despised it and removed it. They said there's nothing more to report. That's it.